back. They force Zip to the site. Bubsky subbed out of this map. Nivera still here to play, and for good reason. He looked dominant in that opener. Scream hopefully watching his brother tear #2 in the world to pieces.
Vitality sneaking their way over towards B, but Astralis, with a nice setup here at least to enable that fast rotation of Glaive. Magisk has been spotted, but it's Device and dupreeh to open this round up. The two players that were elsewhere removed, and that first spearhead as well moving into the site, taken out of the round. RPK shortly therein after.
Glaive going to try and fight back. The molly is down. RPK is flashed, and he runs in. Glaive with a nade, and will go deep. RBK is getting awfully close, and Glaive can't hit the killing blow. Finally comes through, but he's low on ammo. Shox with a trade. Device backed up at the corner. This is the perfect position for the AWP, but they know that he is still here. Do they want to trifle with the best? Device? Nice shot. Bomb dropped. Can't follow up, and will concede the site to play retake as a man up.
Yeah, remember back on Nuke, right? It was Zywoo who was the man who was flawless for the longest time, and now we're getting that out of Device. He does all his own stunts. And this might be his greatest one yet. Shox back in the sight, flashed out of the angle, gives a bit of room over to dupreeh. However, there's this swing, and dupreeh picks it up. It's now Zywoo in a 1 versus 3. Wildfire on the AWP, and a wildfire in the heart. There's the first. dupreeh taken out of the round. Device now posted up. Zywoo gonna have to go toe-to-toe versus Denmark's best.
Ooh.
And the nade does deal with Magisk. Time's run out for Device, and so he's just running away. He'll keep the flawless cage.
They've moved everyone over. They already know it's not going to be a B play. A nice shot from Device. Gap in the smoke, and he exploits it to its fullest advantage. Trying to follow up, but they've already jumped over the car. dupreeh catches Shox through the smoke, and these UMPs at least making things interesting, but a bomb plant can come in. It's a safe plant. Vitality know they have nothing. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide but the site itself. Retake on for Astralis. These are the rounds that they are so good at. A 4-on-2 with all the util coming back up from Cat.
And RPK's just dead in the water. Zywoo, couple of missed shots. Isn't going to get given many more chances. In with another re-peek, and that's where Magisk gets the better of him. A 4th on the board for Astralis, and still, even with both these AWP...
An Xbox jump. Zywoo posting for Device, who hits the shot. The head-to-head finally won, and he flicks back as RBK goes wide. The AWP picked up and dealt a deathly blow right back. Device is dead, and dupreeh is close at the door. He's going to try and move back in, try and not concede this site, get to the car, and the bomb gets dropped. It's Glaive killed by the AWP, but dupreeh keeping this round alive as Shox comes in late to the party.
Yeah, very late indeed, right? But we've seen Shox give us some absolutely phenomenal clutches. And, you know, to first provide that, you got to get past the clutch minister. Well, the clutch master is in, and there's Zip removed. Shox down to the 1v2. Hasn't been able to get that bomb yet. dupreeh, very, very low. 50 seconds for Shoxy, and right now he's playing the mind games. He's hidden himself away, and the smoke is down. Trying to make Astralis doubt themselves. dupreeh, 1 shot away from certain death, but it's Magisk to beat him to the punch and deal.
They hold off in the B-bomb site. They don't want to give kills back in for Vitality. They want to make them commit.
Flash high. Glaive and Zip both looking short with that molly, really doing the damage, and everyone from Vitality is getting a little too toasty. Glaive with the utility. Long. Shox playing anti-flash again, but it's always that third flash, the third one that catches him off guard. dupreeh with the double, and he knows he's got RPK trapped. That nade is going to be enough. dupreeh hits the home run onto RPK. And so that's going to leave Zywoo and Apex up in the 2 versus 5.
Dropping spawn. The flash is good, but Zywoo's been picked up and the bomb falls to the feet of Device. Magisk in the window, sprayed away, but Apex cleaned up by Zip. That's good. Actually, Vitality have been pretty telegraphed. This time it's just go, go, go. Glaive dropping the smoke. They tag him through the box. That's Zywoo's AWP coming to life, and Glaive backs up into the goose. Unleashed, but not for long. Nice trade from Zip. Has to give up the site, and another advantage retake for Astralis. They haven't lost one of these yet.
This could be the one, though, right? The numbers dwindling. It's a 2v4, Nivera and Zywoo. 2 of the young bloods that were meant to re-energize Vitality. Well, they now got to step up, make that just Zywoo. They always ask this man to clutch. They always ask him to do it. And he so often delivers. Oh, power! No, not a third. It's down to magisk again. And Zywoo's got to relive the past. Oh, my word! Vitality onto 5. And that there, it's Zywoo delivering.
2 from the cross. shox and Zywoo. The device, not quite the AWP battle, but we talk about Zywoo. Device has been consistent. He's been holding up his mantle in this map so far. Can he keep that going? Zywoo swings, and Zywoo wins alongside Apex, who fights tooth and nail. Bomb dropped in the long side. No way to retrieve it. You got to fight your way through for Astralis, and while Device will deck one with a Glock, these USPs at range should be picking apart the Danes. 2-on-1 for magisk. Again, left in another very difficult clutch, and he has not been good for them so far. At least Zywoo is dead. That's what he's telling himself. But Nivera looks to go through this smoke if shox doesn't pick up the kill first. Vitality find a spray. Zip with the entry. A crucial kill to give Astralis what should be a post plant on this A site. They go back to catwalk. This retake on a bonus round is going to be very difficult for the French.
Yeah, but the key thing there, difficult, maybe doesn't mean impossible, as we've had to learn the hard way. However, they are without Zywoo, right? They are without the guy who's made all these rounds feel doable, and then there's Nivera. Oh, cancelled out by dupreeh, and into the 2v2. dupreeh with the big taps up towards short, and there he is.
There's the spot. dupreeh seen smoke down. They're going to have to run through.
And into the maws of Apex they go. He's lit them up, and yeah, they lose Zywoo down here in CT, but all the trades are coming up in favor of Vitality. Apex with a great hold, and once again, we're looking at dupreeh. The ADR reads 1, 2, 3, and that there, well, that's a nice bit of number rhyme. Now he's got to do something else in this round. Tagged on that cross. Is it going to be as simple as that 1, 2, 3? And he goes back towards this B site. Apex rotated away, gives Device a little bit more room.
Saving.
But yeah, with 6 seconds left, man, he's just looking to stay alive. Apex, I was going to say, might take a little peek in there, but doesn't.
Grabs a gun. Yeah, lovely hold for Apex there, coming in for support. The flash blinds magisk, but he still gets away with a kill. And Apex and Zywoo both pick up trades. It's nice stuff from magisk, who's had a quiet performance, showing up in a big way. Apex caught on the cross, not ready for a fight, as Astralis were extremely wide, running towards that A site. And now you have to be considering a save with no kit, with 2 players. Astralis even had the catwalk smoked off, no kills offered up. shox, that's a massive one, as it will give Vitality hope yet again.
Oh, this fight, it matters so much. Glaive was looking for it, but now he might regret ever showing his hand. Zip, 1v2. Are we going to get it? We've had a game of classics. We've had a game of everyone doing what we're used to seeing, and this time it's shox on the other side. Going blow for blow with Zip. 2 of the kings of clutches, head-to-head in that round there. And shox is the man to close it out. 10 for Vitality, keeping this game competitive, keeping it contested, not letting Astralis get too comfortable. The big green gun in his hands, and dupreeh with the instant opener. Zywoo's gone, mate, and now we look at Apex to try and be this hero, to try and be the man, to put a stop to Astralis, but he can't hold his own. It's magisk having a resurgence. He's been quiet all damn game, and suddenly in these last few rounds, just coming alive. Nivera now left in a clutch. 1v2 required, and he looks interested. He looks keen, but making a lot of noise. And Zip playing the drop down. Support from magisk back in the site. Now magisk is kind of low. This smoke could even buy enough time for Nivera to stop considering. They're going to flash Zip in for the peak maybe, but instead he drops down. He gets out of there. He plays CT. Nivera given room, jumping down, and Zip
going, but it's come at one hell of a cost. Flashing through the smoke. RPK doesn't want to go. He sees the cross on that jump, and now they're going to try and spam him through the smoke. Can he kill Glaive? No. The bomb makes its way to the site safely. Zywoo posted for a pick onto dupreeh, keeps things even keel. The bomb can't cross with these Molotovs down, and the nade could spell disaster. Astralis, a taste of their own medicine as Device is left in a clutch, and Zywoo looks for the ace.
Nivera's gonna steal it away, but that is such an important round, this one, right? They don't want to give over map and series point to Vitality. There's Nivera delivering with his P250. Ooh. Apex has been deleted. Glaive catches Nivera, and now Astralis, one of the best teams in the game. Ooh. They're gonna get it done. Zywoo with a double molly kill. It's not enough. Astralis on to Nivera. Not normally the AWP, but there he is going blow for blow. With Vitality's second AWP, Apex good for the kill onto Device, and now time is of the essence for dupreeh. If he doesn't win this 1v2, this game's in overtime, and that's Vitality back in this one. He's going to the site with 2 players in it, and time is of the essence. It's a lock-in. We're going to overtime. 16 HP, and throughout this tournament, shox has delivered us so many clutch moments, but at 15 or 16 points of health, he is the walking wounded. He is the man. Not favored to win this at all. The bomb down, Device not giving anything over, not peeking, not challenging, trying to play the numbers game. shox creeping up through CT. And Device not spotted on the jump, dodging him now. Here's the footsteps, slow them down, but that's not going to stop the onslaught. That will from dupreeh at least, and now a 3-on-3 open. Maybe a chance for Astralis after all. Nivera gives up that peak, and through the long smoke goes Glaive, but to his demise, it's left to Apex in the 1v2 to try and get it to overtime, and he's going to do it.
As many as they possibly can. Fast out long, Nivera leading the charge. There's a triple play, quad play in fact, with a player in the pick. Glaive peeks out with a flash and they're all blinded. RBK dead. Nivera trying to hunt the trade, cannot do so. And his team swing off the back of it. It's a mop up, it's a mow down. It's a 20th round for Astra. And upper at the same time. Zywoo's pushing B, but he gets a pickup. magisk finding that opener with the AWP. Again, this double AWP is the solution, and Device is the problem inside of B. That might be it. It's leading by example for Apex. That's what he's got to do in an impossible 1v4.
This might be it. This is Astralis surely solidifying that third map, keeping themselves out of elimination unless Apex has anything to say. But we so often say retaking this B site, a man down. magisk. It's not doable, and magisk makes it so. What a recovery from Astralis, from an embarrassing nuke to a